Dale Earnhardt, the man in black, the 98 winner, will be on the clock when we come back. You're watching qualifying on Fox. 8 days to the Daytona 500. Calera, Alabama's Hut Strickland completes his run for Jimmy Donlevy. 50.282 seconds, 178.990 miles an hour.
Now, there's a lot of guys that are going to say they're not happy with their run right now, but you have no idea where this could shake out. These guys are a little slower than they practiced, but I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of cars aren't slower than they practiced.
Well, the weather here is similar to what they practiced in yesterday afternoon and this morning, but the wind does not seem to be as much of a factor.
No, that flag is, from what we've seen the last 2 days, that's pretty limp right now.
But you know, Darrell, one of the key things is what we see right here. That's that humidity.
Oh, yeah.
That means a lot to how you tune these motors. You know, temperature means a little bit. You can't do nothing about the forecast. You would hope for a cloud cover to cool the racetrack down, but engine guys are looking at that humidity. That tells them just how to tune that motor.
It does. It's very critical on these restrictor plate motors.
The 1996 pole sitter for the 500. 7-time Winston Cup champion Dale Earnhardt, who won the 500 in 1998 after 20 years of trying and coming as close as a mile from victory. Finally got the big one.
Yeah, I had him for a long time, man. I thought I was going to have something on him, but he finally won.
Practiced at 49.730 seconds. He was 15th fastest in practice.
Folks, something we'll watch too is this gap right under here, under the air dam. That is tells you if that car's getting the front end down, the closer to the ground that gets, the closer to the track that gets. Theoretically, the faster that car is going to run. And quite honestly, Dale's car doesn't look all that good. It's coming, the front's coming up a little high right here off the corner. That's where you get that aero push that we talk about. So he might have a little work to do there. We'll see how he runs.
Now the first lap will in almost all cases be slower. 50.106, excuse me here, for Earnhardt, 179.6 miles per hour, 50.106.
For the most part, these guys, again, they're getting that momentum built up. They'll pick up anywhere. We'll see some cars pick up as little as 1 or 2 tenths. Darrell, if they run that high line on their first lap, they may pick up as much as a half a second.
Well, we've seen that here in the past with the old aero package. Cars seem to really gain a lot of momentum on that second lap, but because of the having to open the grill up a little bit to make the car perform, all the drag the car has because of the aero package, I'm surprised to see guys gain much. 2 tenths has been the norm all through practice.
Earnhardt coming to the stripe to complete his run. Already he's fastest of the 3 cars that have been on the speedway. .49.808. That is a tenth off of what he practiced, but 180.694 is the fastest speed thus far. Let's talk to the fastest man so far, Jeannie.
Yes, the fastest man so far, Dale Earnhardt. Do you like the conditions out there on the track?
It's a little hotter than what it was this morning. A little bit slower than what we ran a qualifying run this morning, but a lot of cars were on the track. The wind may be a little stronger right now, so a lot of elements probably got into it.
I was watching them work on some of your aero packages before you even came out here. What changes were you making?
Trying to get over this temperature, really, and to just go faster. Anything you can do, just the smallest amount of thing you can do here makes a difference. I think this wind coming down the front straightaway hurt us.
All right, thank you so much for the time. Mike?
Here comes the Stanley